My friends, this is Jonathan Budd coming at you from one of my home offices. As you can see here, just hanging out on my porch on a beautiful weekday morning, doing some work, talking to you guys. So, the topic of today is how to make enormous sums of money. Now, everybody should pretty much know at this point that you do not get very wealthy working for anybody else. In fact, if you work for somebody else, you're pretty much going to guarantee that you never get wealthy. Obviously, we've all just looked around and seen the majority of the population and of how much money people make when they're in, their corporate job or they're in whatever job they manage to get nowadays. You don't make too much money. So the road to wealth certainly is not working for someone else. There's a reason why 80% of everyone who made over $1 million last year own their own business. The reason why is because of something called leverage. When you own your own business, you're able to actually get leverage. You're able to actually put people at work, which means you get paid more money because of the increased amount of productivity happening in a 24-hour period. So what the heck does that mean? Well, it means if you're just one person, all you can possibly earn money on is 24 hours in a day. And that's if you worked 24 hours straight. Now, if you are one person, but you have employees, or if you're in network marketing, one of the reasons why network marketing is so popular, if you have an organization, let's say you have 10 people working 8 hours a day, plus you're working 8 hours a day, you're now getting paid on 88 hours in a day compared to 24. So the reason why 80% of everyone who made $1 million last year own their own business is because of that. It's because of leverage. It's because you can put people to work. Okay. So the question is, how in this new economy, in this changing economy, how are you going to make an enormous amount of money? How are you going to do it? If you really look around, you see that the people who are making the most money nowadays are the innovators. They're the ones who are learning skills and abilities that 99.9% of the population does not know before everybody else. Okay? Now, I spent $120,000 on a college degree, and I got my degree in psychology. Do you know what that's worth if I went to get a job? About 30 grand a year, unless I go back to school, spend another $240,000, put another 8 years of my life away, kiss away my 20s, and hopefully come out in my 30s, able to own my own practice and finally start making reasonable cash, not even anything I'd write home about. So $120,000 education is worth 30 grand a year, and I made $13.5 thousand last month. That's half of what I would have made in an entire year, almost, with what I got my degree in. How the heck did you do that, Jonathan? That's what people ask me all the time. And what I tell them is it's because I developed skills and I developed abilities. Particularly, I learned how to market. I now know how to market. And when you know how to market, you can pick anything you want to be successful at and be successful at it. So if you want to learn how to make enormous amounts of cash, I would start learning how to market. And I would start learning how to market using technologies, using things that are the wave of the future that 99.9% of the world does not know about. So if you want to take some action steps today to create more wealth and be sitting on your porch and in the middle of a weekday afternoon when the sun's shining